So what are you hungry for?
Dosa.
Dosa, indeed. I'm not maybe going to have a dosa. I'm going to watch you have a dosa. I might have something else. But we're in South Vancouver on Fraser between 46th and 45th, I think it is. Yep. And we're going to try a new place that was suggested to us by one of you.
Actually, several
people.
Several of you recommended Dosa Corner. So we are here because of you.
But we were momentarily confused because it's not actually on a corner.
No, it's not.
Frustrating for
Funny
me.
name, right?
What are you going to do?
But they have lunch specials, so we're excited by that.
And it's lunchtime, so let's go check it out. Okay. All right. There it is, the legendary Dosa Corner, authentic South Indian cuisine. Something that we really love. All right. Smells like the real deal. Well, the first thing is it smells really good in here, so that's a promising start. And Laurel's taking, they have Instagram and Facebook presence, rather, so more than I have presence of mind right now. And let's have a look at the menu. We have appetizers, roti canai. Someone really did recommend the roti canai here, which I'm not sure if I'm going to have that as a thing, but and of course the dosas, some of them are spicy. I'm leaning towards a curry, strangely enough. Ooh, they have eggplant curry and bindi or okra masala curry. Sounds really good. That's some very loud music in here. I can see the wheels turning.
No, I think I'm going to have to go for the spinach masala dosa, just because it's got spinach and the masala potatoes, so I like that.
Ooh, I see. There's a good one, the pepper fry curry. Freshly marinated and crushed peppercorns and cooked with aromatic spices. I can get goat. I like this plan.
Yes,
we're ready to order.
I would like the Palak Paneer dosa.
And I'm going to have the pepper fry curry with goat.
He likes it.
Very okay with spicy.
Yeah, spicy's good.
You want yours spicy?
Can I get it spicy?
We can add green chilies in it.
Yes, please. Yeah, I'd like that.
And so that comes with naan, rice, raita, and everything. Great.
Okay. And that you wanted the goat, right?
That's right. Yeah. Now let's wash our hands because we're gonna do that, right?
Well, maybe not.
And I just love it when you come to restaurants like this and there's multiple TVs on with cricket matches, and it's just almost like being back in India again. I just love it. I'm still struggling to understand the rules, but it's a lot of fun. So a couple of quick notes. They do take Visa here.
Good.
And they do take Canadian bank cards, but there's no tap, so you actually can't just come and use your phone and go, there it is.
So you need your actual card.
You need your actual card. And the other interesting thing, unlike a lot of places this size, you can actually get a nice cold beer here if you want.
Yeah, I saw it was fully licensed.
Yeah, so I'm not, because I'm on the wagon. It's been interesting in the last few years especially, how many more South Indian restaurants have popped up. And I think we've made mention of this before, but they're springing up like mushrooms all over the place here, it seems. And you know, there used to be only one or two places in town you could actually get a dosa.
That's true. And now you can get them all over the city, which is very cool for those of us who love South Indian food, because before having gone to India in 2000, I think, well, certainly all the restaurants here in Vancouver, or certainly 98% of them, we're serving mostly food from the Punjab, so northern cuisine, which is awesome, but it's a very specific kind of cuisine. And it wasn't until going to India that I realized
South India is a whole different thing.
Is a different thing altogether, and the food is more like Sri Lankan food, and even more like Thai food than it is like northern Indian.
Yeah.
So,
and we, after living there for so many months, we have a huge affection for it. So it smells so authentic. And
we cook a fair amount at home, but it's really nice to be able to go out for it. So I have not mastered the dosa. Occasionally I make them and they work, and sometimes they don't work as well.
Persevere.
So it's nice to go out and get them.
So yes, you can follow these guys on Instagram and on Facebook and leave a review on Google, or check for a review on Google before you come here. But judging by the smell, it's probably worth coming here. Well, Laurel's dosa has just arrived, and that looks pretty darn impressive, I gotta say.
This is interesting. So this is the second place we've been where they've cut the dosa to fit it on the plate.
Yeah.
I'd never seen that before. We always got them served
Should just
whole.
get bigger plates. So what do we have here?
So we have sambar, which I'm hoping is good. Before I said I haven't mastered the art of dosa, but my sambar is
It's pretty darn
amazing.
good. And then we
So
have
we
tomato
have two
chutney.
kinds of chutney. This is a tomato chutney. This is a coconut chutney. And inside is Palak Paneer. So that's what they call cottage cheese and spinach.
Wow.
And I asked for spicy, even though it doesn't regularly come spicy. So apparently they put green chilies in.
And there's mine.
Awesome.
Oh, that looks really good. Thank you.
Thank you. That looks amazing.
So yeah, so I have, this is the goat bone-in pepper fry
Pepper fry.
curry, which is kind of wonderful. I haven't had a good pepper fry since, I made it myself last time. And then we have some raita, which is a yogurt cooling kind of dip. Rice, which is, you kind of have to have. And poppadom, which is crunchy kind of thing. And like a mini naan bread there. I'm curious what yours is going to taste like.
I'm going to go in. Is it too hot? Ooh,
Is it blazing?
it's pretty hot.
Like it ought to be?
Well, not if you're eating with your hands, it shouldn't be. So I'm going in with the coconut chutney. So the dosa itself,
Crispy? Nice.
crispy, tasty, getting a little heat. They put enough paneer that I can actually taste it, which is awesome, because sometimes you get so little you can't. And the spinach is good too.
Right.
So
And that looks like a massive,
it's huge.
massive portion of greens and stuff in there too, right?
And you can see the green chilies
Yeah.
that they put.
Ooh, yeah, look at
So
that.
that's pretty exciting. I want to try the sambar.
Check out the sambar.
So sambar is a lentil soup with various vegetables like drumstick and tomato and eggplant and okra and whatnot. Very comforting and soothing. It's a nice job.
good.
Yeah, I like my sambars a little chunkier, but at a dosa place they never are. So because you use them for dipping. That's good. And it's mildly spicy, so that's also really good. Thumbs up.
Okay, I gotta check out the flavor profile of this curry here.
First, is it spicy?
Yeah, it's good. It's like whole red chili, always a good sign. This actually has, because it's a curry, it's got some gravy to it, but a lot of the pepper fries I had in South India was very, very dry.
Well, the dish fry often is without gravy, right? Whatever kind of beef fry or...
A taste?
Sure.
There we go.
Okay.
It's nice, isn't it? It's complicated. It's got some heat, but also a lot of flavor.
Lots of flavor. The heat comes later, which is really nice.
Yeah.
It starts out with lots of flavor and then builds. The heat builds.
So there's onion in here, and as I saw, there's some whole red chilies, which is pretty integral. Don't actually eat those. I guess maybe some people do, but I don't. Some tomato in there,
Onion,
and onion,
cilantro.
and
And how's the goat? Go
I
on the goat there, dude.
haven't tried the goat, so I'm gonna try some of the goat. Nice and tender.
Yeah.
Nice and tender. No, it's good.
Is it gamey goat or mild goat?
Really mild, actually. It's lovely. Actually, goat is a really misunderstood meat because it's used so frequently in South India, and it can actually be. I find it in oftentimes milder than lamb.
Yeah.
You know, it's
I
really
get that.
delicious, really good. And in India, they call it mutton. But you never see it, or pardon me, I'm probably like awful. You hardly ever see it here advertised on the menu as being mutton.
So mutton in England is sheep, not goat. but somewhere crossing from Britain to India,
Mistakes were made.
well, it got repurposed. So mutton does not mean sheep. Mutton means goat when you're in India. And there's lots of it on the menu, and we're fond of goat. Also in Jamaican cuisine.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
can't believe how much cheese is in this. But you can see how much cheese. I was expecting, usually when you get like a Palak Paneer thing, you get a heck of a lot of spinach with a little bit of cheese. This is not that.
All cheese all the time?
This is a lot of cheese.
I think I need a bigger plate because I'm going to turn my rice upside down, as one does. Very fluffy white rice too, which is always nice. And I'm going to mix it all up, and then do the proper eating thing. There, now I got some real estate here. Got some poppadom and crumble that on there. I think that's usually the way it's done, or often the way it's done.
Yeah, it depends who you are. I don't do that.
Nice tender goat. How's the flavor of that compared to other ones you've had?
Well,
Because the dosa batter looks darker. Is that just because there's spinach in there?
yeah. So what they've done is, it's not. Sometimes when you get spinach in a dosa, what you've got a plain dosa. They cook up some spinach. They add some cheese to it. They put the filling in the way they would with potato masala, and they roll it up. This is they make a paste with the spinach, and the paste is put onto the dosa, smeared on the dosa,
Wow.
and then cheese is put on that, and then it's rolled up, and it's different. So you don't get chunks of spinach because the spinach is a paste that is directly on the dosa. Their tomato chutney, I'm generally a fan of the coconut chutney, and the tomato not quite as much.
Is the
But
tomato good?
the one here is particularly gingery, and I like that. It just drops up on the floor.
I'm a slob.
Anyway, it's particularly gingery, so that makes it quite nice. But, I mean, I still like the coconut one because I know you're a fan of sambar.
Okay. You're not going to tease me now. Okay.
I don't do that. That's a you thing.
Oh yeah, it's good. It's good.
It's a nice sambar.
It's incredible how everyone is different. And in South India, it's really funny because people will criticize people who live in the neighboring village, going, "Oh, they can't make sambar worth a darn," and they're barbarians the way they make it. But the differences
like
are very,
Italian
very
noodles.
subtle. Yeah. That's a big dosa.
It really is.
That's enough for two.
Well, with a lot of cheese in it, as I said. So I wasn't expecting that much cheese. And your goat is, you said it was tender and flavorful.
Would you like to try a piece?
You know, I think I would. I like goat. Watch out for the bones.
Here, I'll
Yeah,
just
just
give
a
you.
little
I'll
piece
just
would be
give
good.
you a little.
You're right, it's very tender
Yeah, it's good.
and flavorful. That's lovely.
It's quite nice.
It's really, really nice. It's maybe too much food.
Or maybe we're just old.
Well, there's that. In South India, you eat with your one hand. And we got very comfortable with that when we were living there, because we were there for almost 7 months. So we got super comfortable with eating with our hand. But every now and then, you'll come across something that's a bit more challenging to eat with your hand. And the way this dosa is
Constructed?
that's the right word. I'm having a hard time sort of pulling pieces off with my hand, and I've never had that with the dosa before. It's not that it's tough or anything. I'm not sure exactly why.
You're going to start working out.
No, I do work out. I can bench press way more than he can.
You can bench press me.
I probably could. Anyway, it's. I think it's the way it's rolled. I think it's rolled twice on itself, and it's making it hard for me to pull it apart. So I'm using the spoon to kind of cut it, to then get chunks that I can eat with my hands.
It's
But
really
of
an
course,
unusual one. I've never
You
seen
can
one made
always
like
use
that
a knife and
before.
fork if you want to, because here we are in Vancouver, and they always give you a knife and fork when you order a dosa. So you don't have to eat with your hand if you're not comfortable with that.
I have to admit, I'm slowing down. Are you?
Nope.
Yeah, you're doing some damage on that, though.
Pulled out some of the cheese.
Yeah, yeah. But really, ample, overly ample serving sizes here. It's pretty good.
We can't let the sambar go to waste.
Heavens no. Always room for sambar. It's a good one, isn't it?
Want more?
Oh, I do, yeah. Foreshadowing the years to come. Yeah, give me another spoonful of it.
Sambar is so tasty and so good for you. It's just, it hits all the spots.
By the way, for you trivia fans out there, you might not even care, but we're kind of pleased about it. It's our 25th wedding anniversary of when we were married in India 25 years ago this week. So please, no gifts. Oh, once again, we have to admit defeat because didn't quite clean the plate entirely, but man, that was a non-trivial lunch, wouldn't you say?
Oh yes, that was significant food. And good.
Yeah.
Tasty, yeah.
So do you think we over-ordered?
Yeah, maybe.
You can never tell, though, until you get in and see what the portions are.
Yeah, so like for us, granted some of you eat more than we do, but we probably could have gotten one or the other of those, like just the goat dish or just the dosa, and split it, and then maybe gotten a little appetizer or something.
But no, we had to pig out and go.
Well, it's also because we want to try things
Yeah.
so that we can show you what's
right.
on order here.
That's right. We suffer, so you don't have to. It's a
Not
public
suffer.
service, really. Oh,
So how much was that?
that was $38 and change.
Again, and we could have gotten away with a lot less if we'd ordered
Half that.
one main and
Yeah.
maybe to split and maybe a starter. So
That's right.
they also, we had seen on their website that they have lunch specials, and it was unclear when we were in there. The menu on the table
Yeah.
didn't say.
It's written outside and it's on the website,
Yeah.
but nothing on the menu inside, so we didn't inquire.
And we should have asked.
Yeah, we should have.
Because we
should
got
have haggled.
we got charged the regular price, and that's fine because they're still decent.
Yeah.
Still, it's a good deal for Vancouver. But you might want to ask when you're in here, what are
Yeah.
your specials? I see there's a sign outside that says there are lunch specials.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, well. Still,
Anyway, it was a good lunch.
that was good. Yeah, and, very credible South Indian fare.
Yeah.
And
Great tomato chutney.
Yeah.
Good sambar.
and goat.
Yeah. Good.
And I got my goat. So, as always,
Please like,
and subscribe
comment.
and share. And until the next overstuffed adventure, we'll see you next time. Oy, the stuffing.
Bye.
Oy.
See you next time.